people, welcome to my channel, TasteOfDivinity. It's your girl Tastee. What it do, baby? If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I pray you're able to find something here that you like. If you would like to, hit the subscription button below. And if you're a returning subscriber, what's up, baby? I appreciate your support so much. I'm not going to do the long intros like I always do, you guys. If you want to know more about my readings, just look at the description box below. I don't want them to be all for like 4 minutes long. Like that's just, it's doing too much. It's doing too much. And I know y'all ain't listening to it, so I was like, why waste time saying that every single freaking time? But congratulations, Sagittarius, y'all came in third place. So the spread that we're going to be doing this week is called the problem/solution spread, or problem solution spread. So it's going to be a short spread. Don't force it to your story. Check out the signs in your chart if this one doesn't resonate with you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so very much, Spirit, for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. I appreciate you so much for allowing for me to be able to receive this message from my Sagittarius. So what positive affirmation card would you like to start my Sagittarius off with? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. So we have I love my body. So it says, I create peacefulness in my mind and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. So this is like just loving your body, loving the changes that it's undergoing, watering, treating your body like a plant, you guys. So it's just like in order for a plant to truly grow, it needs water, it needs sunlight, it needs good soil. So treating your body as such in order for it to grow. So being patient with yourself as you're growing, being able to water yourself. You know, watering could be anything, you guys. What do you need to grow? What is your water? So your water could be you listening to a particular type of music. Your water could be, you know, it's their food. So particular food to help you feel really good. You know, you can't put, I mean, you can put dirty water in on plants, but come on now, you want some clean water for your plants. And the soil really matters. So what you planting your seed in. So like it's like your soil would be like your environment, you know, like where are you planted? You know, is this the place that you're planted, the place where you are growing? Is that the type of soil or environment that's going to really help you? Is it rich in nutrients? You know, does it feel good? You know, so really just asking yourself, and more or less this is like creating peacefulness within your own mind, you guys. And as you create that peacefulness in your mind, the outer will reflect, you guys. So it's just like saying things may not look physically the way that I want to just yet. Things may not look physically the way that I want to, but I can still be at peace. You know, so some of you guys, it is your body, but I do feel like it's really your life, and you're just being really hard on yourself with your body as well. So your body could be as well for some of you guys, but I do feel like it's just internally you're just not really feeling at peace, and so externally your body could be reacting as well. So you could be possibly be breaking out from stress. You may even possibly gaining weight from stress, you know, or just feeling just fatigue, etc., etc. So just really working to create that peacefulness within you so that you can have that in your external as well. And more or less, you guys, when it comes to just how your body looks, it's never really about, I mean, don't get me wrong, your body is like how you want it. It's okay to want your body in a particular way, you guys, but you can still be confident through it all. You feel me? Through all the transformations. Because most of the time, it's just your confidence, the way you glow. Your spirit speaks. Your soul speaks. Trust me. So let's go ahead and see where you're at currently. Whether you're small or big, you know, it does not matter. You know, if you want to get thicker, because I understand I want a little booty too. I want a bigger booty. My booty kind of tiny. I want a badonkadonk. I want my booty to be fat with the silent Q. You feel me? But you know, it's all good. It's all Gucci. Spirit's still cute, so I'm cute too. Okay. So let's go ahead and see where you're at currently. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly where my Sagittarius are at currently? Where my Sagittarius at currently? So, ooh. Where you at currently, we got the Tower card, baby. This talks about just, you feel like your world is falling apart. We have a King of Wands here with the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Swords. You're really wanting to, you're tapping into your fighting spirit. You do feel like giving up. I'm not gonna lie, you feel like giving up. You feel like the energy is very heavy. You actually just don't know what to do. You don't know what to do right now. You do not know what to do. It's like, how can I save this? How can I stay in high vibrations? How can I see the optimistic side of this? You know, like, let's look at that devil card. You know, how can I release this? Ooh, so many different energies. It's literally so many different energies. It's so many different energies, you guys. You got the Three of Cups here. That just talks about like a partying type of lifestyle. You know, some of y'all may possibly be, you know, trying to distract yourself with drugs or partying or hanging out with a lot of friends or just having sex with people, etc., etc. So just doing a lot of different things with the Three of Cups here just to ease this pain, because there's the King of Cups here. There's also the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of masculine energy here as well. So some of you guys may possibly feel like you don't know how to tap into your own feminine energy, and the feminine energy just helps you create. Some of you guys don't know how you can express your emotions. Some of you guys don't know how you can nurture yourself. Some of you guys don't know how you can be, you know, some of you guys, it may possibly be even like just a father figure in your life. You know, it's just like you just feel like that relationship is just, it's crumbled. You know, that like it's just very difficult for me to be able to reconcile with this person, whether that's physically or just mentally, because with this devil card being here, that just talks about just toxic thinking patterns or just codependency, depression, just things that makes you feel like you don't have control over your situation. So I do feel like you do want to be released from that. With the Fool card being next to it, you're just like, but it's difficult because you feel chained. So some of you guys feel chained to a particular thinking pattern. Some of y'all feel chained to a particular person or a particular energy. And you're just like, how can I fight for myself? How can I cut the cords? How can I block out this individual? How can I, in a healthy way? Because I do see some of y'all are trying to numb yourself, literally, with this eight of swords and the Nine of Wands. It's like, how can I feel better? You know, how can I keep my spirits high? I see a lot of you guys are just feeling like your world is falling apart. So you've either lost something, someone, it could be a job, it could be a person, and you just like, it's really difficult for me to stand right now. It's actually really difficult for me to stand. Very difficult for me to stand. Difficult for me to protect my energy, protect my peace. Some of you guys may be, a lot of people may be talking about you. You may be seeing a lot of things online. It could be your own friend groups with this Three of Cups being here. And there are people that you do find significant because they're all kings right here. You know, so it's just like, these are people who I thought I could grow with. These are people who I thought that I could include in my life. You know, these are people who I thought would be with me for a minute, and it's like everything is crashing down right now. Like the anxiety is really high. I don't know what actions to take. I don't know what moves to take. How can I feel more stable? Look, and here's the, so we have one couple out of this, out of the king, you know, but it's just like there's still so much involved. So, you know, there may be a lot of gossip, you know, maybe people are talking about a situation and it's just making the foundation even worse. You know, it's difficult. It's very difficult. Maybe you're asking for people for advice around you and it's just not really helping. It's just like, oh my gosh, my head is like all over the place. I wasn't expecting it, Sagittarius. Where you're at currently, though, the foundation is breaking down, you know, so some certain beliefs are breaking down. This could most definitely be you releasing those patterns, releasing those toxic thinking patterns, releasing having to go to everybody else for advice, releasing having to depend on other people to save you. This could be you tapping into your own fighting spirit to stand up for yourself, to do things for yourself, you know, to express yourself, express your own boundaries. So legit, like I said, release that devil. Like I said, some of y'all it's a person, some of y'all it's like a thinking pattern. So foundations is breaking down. So some of y'all are being forced to let go of this devil energy. Some of y'all are choosing to because you're just tired of tolerating situations like this. You're tired of losing significant things in your life because of this particular energy you are attached to. So let us see here what problems might encounter in the near future. Well, yeah, currently it's going to be something that you're going to be dealing with for a minute. It's Major Arcana, so it's a significant stage in your life right now. But I can't say it's a massive change for sure. It may not be the best of feelings, but it's to help you be more in tune with like I said, fighting for the life that you deserve and want, being who you are authentically, giving your best and giving your all as your healthiest self. So let's see, as your most powerful self. So let's see what problems might encounter, what problems might you encounter in the near future. So we have the Seven of Swords. It just talks about deception, lying and cheating and stealing and not being who you are honestly, or being around people who aren't their authentic self. So the Seven of Swords, it just talks about deception, feeling like something's being taken from you, and slash R, it could be your own. It could be like trust issues. Sorry guys, the thing has stopped. I know it's gonna be like a weird boom bam ad, but yeah. So I was talking for a minute before I realized it stopped recording. So I was kind of salty, but it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, so the Seven of Swords could be like your own trust issues, your own thought patterns that you're attached to. Because with this Six of Swords being here at the bottom of the deck, this is like someone. It's like they're always looking back. So it's like they've escaped from some sort of environment, but they always look back at that environment, and then they have the swords with them. So even though they've escaped from that environment, physically, they still took the swords with them. They took the pain with them. So it's like certain things that this person, maybe even from their own childhood, the Five of Cups, it's like I'm looking at things I can't control. I'm looking at things that I can't change. Like these are loss. It's like just feeling a loss. Feeling a loss of self, feeling a loss of self-esteem, feeling a loss of feelings, feeling actual loss, like of people, etc., etc. The Nine of Wands being here, it's like the energy that's around them, the people that's around them, things, because the Wands will talk about communication, energy, things that have been said, things that have been done from a long time ago. This person's just looking around at them. It's close to them. So it's like they hold on to it. You see that Nine of Wands, and they feel so defeated. They feel so defeated. They feel like they want to give up. It's because it's very difficult for them to release the pain. It's like they've released, like, being around particular people or in actual environments, but mentally they have not. Mentally they're still attached. Mentally they're still attached to this hurt, this feeling of loss. Because with this Five of Wands, it's like they look at it, they still feel it, it's still close to them. So there could be a particular person or people or situations around you that triggers these trust issues around you, or it could just be just you haven't like truly seen how can you really heal from those things. The Seven of Swords is like, because I still see some of you guys with your own trust issues, but the problems that you might encounter in the future, it's just feeling like someone's taking away from you, feeling like you want to give up, feeling like you're losing things, and also just not being able to make this very difficult decision to go to calmer waters, to be at peace. Usually with the Seven of Swords, it's like this is like hurt people type of energy. I'm going to feel, I feel this hurt, I feel this pain, I'm not at peace, so I'm going to take that out on the people around me. Yeah, I'm going to take it out on the people around me. So it's just like the energy is very heavy. You do feel like you want to give up because you're tired of losing things. You're tired of just losing things that you feel like are significant to you. But with the Five of Cups being here, these are things you cannot control. You can't control people. You can't control the way people leave your life. You can't control the way people leave, period. So it's difficult. But possible problems that you may encounter in the future is deception. So this could be you lying to yourself. It could be you feeling hurt, so you want to hurt others. It could be you wanting to just be in control of things. Yeah, being judgmental. Being judgmental of your past, not being able to release your past. I do see it's heavy past for a lot of you guys. Being guarded when it comes to your past. Just holding on to it, holding on to your past. Even if you're not around that environment physically, your mentality is still there. Like you still act as if, so really look, because with that Moon card, this could be things from your childhood, you guys. Like, oh, this person used to call me Butterfingers or something, so that's why I just don't like my fingers. It's legit something like that. It's something like that. Not exactly that. Some y'all, it may be a wow, type of thing. Not disrespecting, just saying like wow, because that's crazy that, Butterfingers came out and you actually used to be called Butterfingers or something, but I used to be so in love with Butterfingers. Butterfingers were like the shiznits, but I ate too many one day. And you know, when you throw up on something and you don't want to eat it no more, it was like that. But yeah, so really look at that, you guys. So there's something about yourself that you're insecure. Some of you guys, it is your body, you know, and it could be certain things that people have said about you and your past or whatever that makes you so insecure. But it's just like, in reality, none of those people matter. None of those people matter. They're not living your life. They don't feel your feelings, you know. So it's just like actually healing from those things. So let's see what you can do to avoid these problems of deception, whether that's lying to yourself or being around people who are lying and taking from you. So what can I do to avoid these problems? My Sagittarius do to avoid these problems. So we have the Four of Pentacles, you guys, with the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles just talks about opening up your heart, releasing and letting go, you guys. This person, they cling on, you know. So it's just like, I'm not even going to take a risk. I'm not even going to, you know, take these actions because I don't want to get hurt. You know, I don't want to open up to getting hurt. I don't want to open up to being vulnerable. I don't want to open up to being judged, you know. So it's very difficult for this person to feel like they're being judged, or to want to reignite this passion that's within them. You know, what if people make fun of me? Do I have what it takes? You know, is these feelings, you know, it's really the feelings. It's really the feelings. So it's like, even if you do take particular actions to becoming like more, I guess, self-sufficient and stuff, it's your emotions. You know, look at that water. It's just a small string in both of them, you know. So it's just like, they're not really feeling. They're not really being a part. They're not really holding that wand that's in their hand. So you are going to be getting an opportunity to feel the passion, like to be reignited, for the passion to be reignited. The pen is about to be entered. Like, you're about to have this opportunity, huh? It's like the baton is about to, I think it's called a baton, I don't know. The pen, the paintbrush is about to be placed into your hand, and you're gonna be faced with the opportunity to take this opportunity and fully embrace the opportunity, this reignited passion, fully embrace it, putting all your emotions into it, being vulnerable. With the Eight of Swords is changing your thought patterns, opening up to changing your perspective, changing your thought patterns to moving forward in your life, being more self-sufficient, realizing that you are in control of your choices and you can choose to be at peace. You do not have to have so much anxiety. You don't need, it's not, because it's easier said than done, you guys, especially with the Eight of Swords. It's like this person can actually have PTSD, because it's like this person is surrounded by swords by choice. You know, it's like, it's because of situations that has happened to them, but it's like they can move forward and move past if they really really want to. But you know, even if it's like getting therapy, you know, even if it is getting therapy, they don't have to be attached to that story, you know. So they are attaching themselves to this story. It's pretty much what it is. So what will help you avoid this problem of deception is putting the pen in your hand and realizing that you do have the pen in your hand and you can write the story that you want. You can write the story that you want, you guys. We have a lot of wands here, so this is a lot of energy. What energies are you feeding into? What energies are you feeling? What are you communicating to yourself? Wands also talks about actions. What actions are you taking? What actions are you taking that are going to help you open up more? What actions are you taking that's going to help you reignite the passion within you? What actions are you going to take that's going to help you feel more vulnerable? With this Everything's Fine card and this Justice card at the bottom of the deck, this is like, this person has to be honest with themselves on things that they need to cut out that brings them a lot of anxiety. Cutting out anything that doesn't balance their life out, cutting out anything that does not bring them peace. And it's difficult situations, you guys, because this Justice card is like looking at cold hard facts. Cold hard facts of things, of saying, you know, like, this isn't right. What I did wasn't right. What I accepted wasn't right. You know, whatever, because it's both ends of the fence. You know, being able to take accountability for, okay, I did this and I apologize. And I don't have to be attached to that person, but let me be honest with myself that I did that and I need to apologize for that, or I need to make my wrongs right. Even if that's making my wrongs right with myself. I did this. Myself did not deserve that. I'm going to do better next time. You know, so just like being more accountable for your actions and your choices, and not allowing for them to keep you stagnant. You know, not allowing for the things that have happened, the energy that you feel, the things that you've done in the past to keep you stuck and keep you stagnant. Opening up yourself to It's what's going to help you avoid deception, opening up to yourself, being vulnerable with yourself, taking actions to actually open up. This could also be investing in certain things, because the Four of Pentacles is like this person could be stingy with investing in things that they're passionate about, or they could be stingy with just putting their efforts towards people or situations, you know, just they don't want to take any risks. They don't want to put themselves out there when it comes to like, I don't want to get hurt and I don't want to look like a fool. So let's see what will surely manifest these problems of deception. This is you lying to yourself or other people lying to you. I do feel like it's kind of internal. I feel like it's internal deception. It could be trust issues, for like I said, for some of you guys. What will surely manifest these problems? So we have the Three of Pentacles here, and the Three of Pentacles just talks about building contracts, collaborating, and we have the happiness at the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Wands, but it's attached to this Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords just having sleepless nights, overthinking things, not being able to, you know, take action towards their family, taking action towards, you know, their happiness. So I do feel like what will surely manifest these problems of deception, you deceiving others or you lying to yourself, is you not stepping out of your comfort zone. The Three of Pentacles, like if you see this, you're collaborating. This is paperwork, collaborating, working with, doing things that's stepping out of your comfort zone. You see how that person's naked, and it's their body too. So some of you guys is like, you know, literally getting in control of your body, doing a new photo shoot, you know, looking at yourself in the mirror naked, you know, etc., etc. So this, and then just telling yourself that you love you. Some of you guys is just like legit just stepping out of your comfort zone, learning about your body. For some of you guys, learning about the anatomy of other bodies, you know, if you want to make some sort of changes, because Three of Pentacles could talk about paperwork, but I do feel like this is you not collaborating or not stepping out of your comfort zone to build your happiness, because there's so much anxiety and pain, and it's like you have sleepless nights concerning this stuff as well. So it's really interesting, but it's just like for some reason with this Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords, it's like, you know, I can act really impulsive, or I can be very, very reactive because of my heartache, you know, so I'm just very quick to react. I don't want to. I want to be happy. I do want to be happy, but it's hard. It's hard to step out of my comfort zone and do things that make me happy, because there's a lot of swords attached to that. And the Star card is here. This is Aquarian energy, but it just talks about deep, deep healing, your own dreams, your own wishes, your own divine life purpose, you know. So really pouring into things, pouring into yourself, cleansing yourself, restarting yourself as well. Recovering who you are, literally. So let's go ahead and pull your chakra cards. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What additional messages do you have for my Sagittarius? Ooh, Vanity tried to come out. That talks about not communicating your truth. So we have Workaholic, and then we have Destiny. Okay. And we have Impatience at the bottom. Impatience just talks about not being patient, you know, trying to force something to happen. So, oh, wow, I didn't realize 3 cards came out. Enlightenment came out. Some of y'all may have Aquarius in your chart, because that just came out for Enlightenment, or for Aquarius. Goodness, I thought I could do one more reading, but I probably can't. My mind is already like that. Y'all, I work a lot, and I wanted to squeeze my readings in. I thought I could do 4, but my mind is already elsewhere, so I probably can't. I'm tired, and I'm hungry. So Enlightenment talks about your solar plexus. It talks about your ability to solve problems, your own planning process, on whether you have a logical or a scattered approach when it comes to solving your problems, and if you trust your own instincts. So Enlightenment says the opportunity to make an enlightened decision is inherent in Topaz. A journey of true destiny is the vibrational energy here. Regal gold and an earthly brown mix to create something spectacular. Your experience will guide others. If I seek peace, I must also embrace my fears. At this time, your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fears, you will grow stronger. Relief awaits you. My thoughts always drive my choices. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? Because you have a lot of thoughts, I ain't gonna lie. Path to enlightenment, the reluctant sage, taking time alone to connect, trusting your intuition, needing solitude, time for reflection, support, courage, and confidence. So the meditation for this says, write down 3 fears, then close your eyes. Imagine these fears staying with you always. Then imagine them one by one walking in faith alongside you. Stride through the garden of fear and allow for them to stay behind. What is more painful, keeping your fears or releasing them? The choice is yours. So, y'all remember that 8 of Swords? I don't know if it's still, it's probably not. The 8 of Swords were like that person was surrounded by a lot of swords. It's like, what's more painful? Holding on to the fear of getting hurt, holding on to the fear of, and it's a lot. Look, the 8 of Swords is next to this devil right here. So it's just like it's you just feeling like you're not in control. So what's worse? Feeling like you're not in control of your world, feeling like you're gonna get hurt, feeling like you're not gonna live the life of your dreams. Do you want that to be your story? Do you want to adopt to those thinking patterns? Do you want to hold on to those fears? Is that how you want to live your life? If those fears were true, is that what you want for yourself? If not, release it. Release it, release it, release it. Even though it does seem, you guys, like it does. It seems like it's going to overpower you. And yes, because I feel how intense these are for you. But just really look, like, even with that devil card, like they can just take the chain off their neck and walk away from it. And with the 8 of Swords, she can just move forward. She may not be able to see where she's going, but she can move forward. She may not be able to see if that person's going to help her, or if that person's going to hurt her, or if that person's going to be vulnerable with. She may not be able to see her future, but she's at least, putting herself out there and expecting the best, and extending, etc. So, because it's like what it says, once I create peacefulness in my mind, my body reflects this peacefulness, this perfect health. Some of you guys may legit be getting sick because you're overthinking so much, because the stress does not make the problems go away. Even those fears don't make people stop hurting you. You feel me? So it's like, just really detach from it. Detach from the fears. Step out of your comfort zone, because in reality, they're only stopping you. They're only holding you back. It's only holding you back from living the life that you deserve. So let's see what Workaholic says. This talks about your throat chakra. If you communicate your truth, personal responsibility is also brought into play, and also personal leadership, and it also redefined beliefs that no longer work for you. So Workaholic says, here the earthly brown of creation mixes with inspirational violet. This card indicates one of the most powerful manifesting energies. Now you are very prolific. If what you are creating stalls, you may need to recharge. Know your limits. Oh my gosh. So it's like, if you feel like you have creative block, or you feel like you're not really in, like the work that you're doing, if you feel like the passion is, you can't reignite that passion within you, you may need to take a rest. You may need to take a rest for a little bit. So Workaholic says, while I worked, my life happened. Are you waiting to complete your career before you live your life? Busy work may be helping you hide from the real issues. Am I working too much and suffering from burnout? Is there something important that I am avoiding? Feelings of inadequacy, transformations indicated, not being fulfilled by work, heeding warnings, refreshing your mind to improve your work, talent, fun, and friends. And then we have destiny, you guys. I want to read the meditation. It says, imagine completing something that you are excited about. Now stretch out your arms. Become aware that you are floating on water. The water is at the perfect temperature and in harmony with your body. The lady in the lake is holding you. Feel yourself twirling freely and playing in this space. She invites you to relax into her. Enjoy. And then we have destiny. This talks about your conscious choices, actions, and thought patterns when it comes to bringing spiritual magnetism into your life. So destiny says, black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously as it absorbs all of the colors. Black emits the warm, powerful energy of the protector. Unlike black, white is isolated. Together they balance and create. You will be guided by your angels to do what is best for you and all that is concerned. So Destiny at a deeper glance says, together we are stronger than alone. Take a risk. Dare to have your life the way you decide. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire? What tools do I need to form my own destiny? Am I ready for my destiny? True love, taking a stand, positive omen, radical thinking, deep satisfaction, ability to change, love, pathway, and faith. So I love that ability to change, because what will truly bring these feelings of deception here or even trust issues is you not being able to step out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone to grow, stepping out of your comfort zone to be something different, do something different, etc., and etc. So let us go ahead and start pulling the Work Your Light Oracle, and then we're going to wrap it up. Additional messages you have for my Sagittarius spirit. Okay, goodness. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Oh my gosh, too many cards. So we have Priestess, how you being called to step up and lead, awakening, energetic energy, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, a new way of being, the great gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe, don't dim to fit in, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And then we have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. So that's beautiful, it's happening for you. So even if feelings of deception or just feeling like you're just tired of not being a part of your life, except everything that happens, you guys, you feeling triggered, it's happening for you to create the life that you truly, truly want, so that you can start doing what it is that you authentically want to do, so you can have the relationships that you truly, truly want. And sometimes it takes being vulnerable about feeling hurt. Either that's you feeling hurt or feeling the hurt of other people, like them expressing it to you and you being able to actually be receptive to it and see, oh damn, I did hurt you, or I did this and you did that, and just boom, you feel me? But with that being said, I love y'all so much. I pray that this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to resonate for. Just know you're not attached to your pain, your past person. You can always grow and change. You don't even have to be attached to your fear. You can be who you want to be. You never have to be your past. You grow and change every single day. The person you wake up tomorrow will be different than who you were yesterday. And if you're really intentional, it can be massive, massive. But even small actions, what can I do differently today to help me grow and make steps closer to the person who I want to actually build myself up to be. So I love y'all so much. Remember, we're always lit and we're always growing. Y'all have a wonderful evening on purpose, okay? Toodles.